The holiday we just celebrated and you're still celebrating, it's going on in the whole week, the holiday of Thanksgiving, is not just a holiday that you eat your pies and you see your families. But if you think about the holiday of Thanksgiving, this is a holiday that could and should change your life. A leading professor in Duke University once stated, and I quote, "If thankfulness were a drug, it would be the world's best-selling product with a health maintenance indication for every major organ system." You see, being thankful and gratitude to God, being thankful and gratitude to the people around you who have done so much for you, have helped you, big or small. Being thankful for the life that you have, verbalizing to being thankful, not only is a nice thing, but actually will change your life. You'll live a happier, freer, more fulfilling and purposeful life. And you find this concept in Judaism. You know, the first thing we wake up in the morning is not that we turn on the news. It's not that you look at your WhatsApp or your phone. The first thing you wake up in the morning, you say, Moda ani lefanecha. You say, thank you, God, please, Almighty, for giving me back my soul. I can get out of bed. I know once you turn north of 50, you start feeling your lower back, your feet, whatever, pain. But you're thankful. You know what? I am thankful I got up this morning. There are a lot of people that didn't make it up. I'm thankful I get out of bed and go to work. I'm thankful that I'm able to work out. I'm thankful that I'm able to eat and swallow the food. I'm thankful I'm able to go to the bathroom. Besides, it's important to remember who you have to be thankful to. It also makes us appreciate more our life and makes us realize we have so much. You know, unfortunately, people more focus on what they don't have than what they have. If I ask you right now, what do you need in life? It'll be easy. You could give me a list of things. But if I say, what are you thankful for? You have to, think about it. Don't just give me general, family, friends. Very specific. It's very difficult for people to think about it. And they've done studies. People that made a business that every single day they're going to spend 5-10 minutes to write down particular things that they're thankful, live a much happier, healthier life. You see, too often we focus on all the things that are going wrong in life. We have to do the opposite. We have to be thankful for all the good things that are going on in life, that God has given us, that our family has given us, that our friends have been with us. There's so many blessings. Of course, there are challenges. You look at your life as great and beautiful, and it's sprinkled with challenges. That's how we have to look at it. We actually see it in this week's Torah portion where Jacob is running away from his brother Esau, and he turns to God and says, God, if you save me, I'm going to be thankful to you and not forget you. He's not like the old, and that's what happened. A lot of times people show up to synagogue and say, Rabbi, could you please pray for me for this and that? And I say, okay, great, we will. But could you also tomorrow come back when it works out? Remember to be thankful. The same thing is with our friends and family, our spouse. We have to be grateful and thankful for them and tell them how grateful and thankful we are. And a lot of times you forget. The story with this person was walking on a bridge. That was a bridge hanging between two mountains. And as he's walking on the bridge starts shaking from one side to the other. He says, Lord, if you take down the wind and the bridge stops shaking, I'll give $1,000 to charity. Continues to shake. It goes up to $5,000, it continues to shake. Then $10,000, Lord, if you get the bridge to stop shaking. As soon as he said 10,000, stop shaking. And he's walking. As he's walking, he's saying, oh my God, $10,000, that's a lot of money. Maybe I'll give $3,000. As soon as he said $3,000, the bitch started shaking back and forth. He looks up to God and says, God, you can't take a joke? See, but a lot of times that's what happens, is when we're in a desperate situation, we ask, but then we forget to be gratitude and to be thankful. So I think the message is so loud and clear. I love this holiday. The message of the holiday shouldn't only be on one day a year, or now it expanded to a whole week. But being gratitude and thankful is something that we should be on a daily basis. Every single morning, you open up the prayer book, right away starts talking about things that we have to be thankful and grateful. Same thing, you turn to your spouse, turn to your children, or meditate within yourself. Every day, write down 3 or 4 things that you're grateful and thankful. And it's not enough just to write it down, and then express it to the people. Not only you'll see your relationship will improve with other people, but more importantly, your own life, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about what's going on, that's going to be a completely different way. So as we come into Shabbat, I want you to stop and think about it this Shabbat, what you're grateful and thankful to God, what you're grateful and thankful to your spouse, to your children, to your parents, to your community, to your rabbi, to your priest, to your whoever it may be, to your colleague at work, what you're thankful and grateful for. And then you'll live a much more peaceful, happier, lighter life. Shabbat Shalom.